Now, of course, I've always thought that dreams were really important, especially the ones that you remember. But I feel like now I really tend to see how important they are after the dream that I had last night. And, it's crazy to see, what message the dreams could really be for you. Because I had a dream that felt so real, so in my mind that I woke up from it. And it was almost like I could hear it. And it was crazy. And it kind of made me think of, our dreams and what we dream about. And especially if we remember the dream, like what kind of purpose or message does this have? And I don't know too much about dreams and everything, and I definitely want to research eventually, but it's crazy to think about it and see what could go on in your dreams and why they're set up that way. Especially like what causes you to sleep and then have this deep dream. You of course I've heard things of dreaming where you have like lucid dreams, where dreams feel real and you can really control it. You have different stages of sleep, like the REM stages, and REM 5 being the highest. Uh, there's just these different types of things inside dreams that really shape us and who we are because dreams are actually really important. And I think more people should pay attention to them because they might actually mean something. Even if you don't understand what it was, like it wasn't in just black and white, it might have a deeper message than you think. Now, everyone's dreams are different, so I can't say what your dreams were and what mine were, but still, it might be a deeper meaning than you think. I could just be over gassing all of this, but still, I think our dreams are very much more important than we ever realized. And I think we should start paying attention to them and start actually wondering what the messages are in those dreams because you never really know. The dreams could be something very important to do with your life right now, and you're not implying it and implementing it because you didn't really take it the time to study about what your dream was about and kind of like reanalyze it again and see why you're thinking about this and what happened. Whether that's past situations, whether that's certain people that were in the dream, what you were doing in the dream, what was the end result of the dream, did it finish, did it end, did it have a resolution, or did you wake up from it, all these different things, did it turn into a nightmare, so many different things and dreams that you can think about and start actually like questioning because I don't know, sometimes these dreams they be crazy and they feel so real, it's almost like you're there even though you're asleep the whole time. You're in a deep sleep, in a trance, just watching over it. And some of them you can control, and some of them you can't. It's almost like you're in it, and you know, sometimes you know that you're in it, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes it feels so real. And I think those dreams that feel real are the ones that you really study and go after, especially if you're able to remember them, because I don't know, it just feels so important. It feels like just a deeper meaning to it. And even if you don't understand it right away, it's okay to do some research and figure out what maybe the science could be. Did you notice anything peculiar in the dream? Something that stood out or didn't stand out? Something that could have been used more? Something that was used too much? All these different questions you can ask. And that's what my mind's starting to think, at least when I dream, is, what was the purpose of this? What was the meaning? How can I use this and apply it to my life currently? Because there's no reason, or there's always a reason, actually, I should say, why a dream was showed you, and why it was put in front of you. It's not for just show or coincidence. No, there's a reason. And it's usually the dreams that like you didn't make up yourself. Because usually I feel like when we all sleep, we all kind of have a picture of what we want our dreams to be at the start of going to sleep. But then as the night goes on, dreams just magically pop up and it's nothing you ever expected. So I don't know. I think with that, dreams are just gonna keep doing their thing. And you have to find a way and figure out the meanings of them because I don't know, something about it might be something that could shake off the world and give you something even more than you'd ever imagine.